Good morning, America. Good morning, all U.S. Constitution protects all lives matter members and their families. Good morning to our U.S. military abroad. Good morning to our dear President, Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. Buongiorno, buongiorno, Italia America. Buongiorno, Sicilia America. Good morning to all of the United States of America. It's we the people, for the people, by the people. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning we'll address a few issues of what we consider in the military or in the Navy would be mutiny. But these individuals can be also taken aside and put acts of sedition and acts of violation of ABA Code of Ethics and Article 3 court provisions set forth by Congress. We the people, for the people, by the people means exactly what it is. These individuals today, and we're speaking about the judge in Massachusetts who ruled and blocked and says it's unconstitutional for making somebody to make their citizenship a individual issue when registered for voting. And what country are we in? Are we in America or are we in do as you want land? This is not cowboys and Indians. This is not the Wild Wild West. And this is definitely not Russia. Because if it was Russia or China or Iran, you'd be dead. They will take you and hang you, shoot you, or whatever way means necessary, you will be silenced. And believe me, we know what silencing attempts are. It's called assassination. And it's not character assassination, it's death. Now we come to Judge Jasper in Massachusetts. And we would like to ask her, when you stated your oath of office, or took it, as they say, you obtained a very serious position in life. That position in life is for life. That position in life is to expel fair and impartial decisions within the Constitution of the United States of America, not the land according to Jasper. Now we have a federal judge who thinks she's going to rewrite the Constitution or how she sees fit the Constitution to be applied and mold it to her needs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Congress was clearly implicit and explicit in that language. When they drafted the Constitution, it was solid. And it takes a congressional hearing, senatorial hearings, and a signature of the President of the United States to change such, or as they say, ratify the United States constitutional vested rights of every citizen of the United States of America. And if you're not a citizen, the only vested right that an individual has is the Fourth Amendment, Seventh Amendment, and 14th Amendment. And that's only if they're on the soils of America. So Judge Jasper, the House Judiciary Committee should be calling you for impeachment, Judge Jasper, for violating your oath of office when Congress gave you that honor. And they didn't give you the honor to dishonor and spit on the rights of every U.S. constitutional vested right holder that was born in America. That doesn't give you the right to make decisions that are contradictory to your beliefs, to your likes or dislikes, or to satisfy your religious purposes. But, ladies and gentlemen, Judge Jasper, he went off on a tangent. And like so many judges are doing today in the Southern District of New York, Judge Denise Cote, Judge Laura Swain, Judge Lyman, Magistrate Judge Cott, who's now retired, and also Magistrate Judge Ricardo and Carol Bagley Amon out of Eastern District of New York. These judges, ladies and gentlemen, are so corrupt and so anti-American U.S. Constitution, it isn't funny. This is why they need to be stopped, impeached, and removed from the bench for their treasonous acts of trying to rewrite and overthrow the United States Constitution with their rulings that they know are wrong. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to employ your vested right to question under 552 AG 1 CG 4E5, which is for you. Question your Senate or your Congressperson. Why are we losing our vested constitutional rights? Because a judge is trying to rewrite the Constitution with their rulings. We, the people, for the people, by the people, know what the constitutional law is. She's on the bench to oversee that and be the checks and balance person, and to fix it if it becomes unbalanced. Thank you very much.